Alright, what is up guys, Dan Man here bringing you some more Pokemon Showdown. And I was actually debating if I should use this recording for just narration or the Pokemon Origins. But no, I'm just gonna commentate over it as I check my phone real quick. Yeah, he's gonna lead with Mian Xiao, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go into Professor Infosaurus. This team I'm using, by the way, sucks. I hate it. So he's gonna fake out, which is fine. Because I believe, yeah, doesn't really get anything out of it because it's a resisted hit. So, I believe I'm gonna go for the D-Dance. Oh no, I just stay in trying to go for a D-Dance, and he just straight up OKOs me with, his, Mian Xiao's high jump kick. So yeah, I just go into G-Dragon here because I know I can take whatever he wants to do, except he has his U-turn, which I completely forgot, so that's a huge chunk off G-Dragon. And, this is bad because he's gonna go into his Honchkrow as I Psyshock, and that does nothing. I should have Draco Meteored, but that's fine because I believe I do on this turn, and luckily for me, I am faster. So yeah, there I dropped the Draco Meteor right there, and it thankfully it OKOs. I was just like, oh, if this Honchkrow just gets Moxie Boost on me, I'm so done. But yeah, it's probably should have Sucker Punched me. Probably would have killed. But yeah, he's gonna go back into his Mian Xiao, and I know he's gonna try to U-turn killing me off, so I get out of there, and I believe I go into Swampert? Yeah, I go into Swampert, and I think I get some rocks up. And he's gonna fake out, which is kind of annoying, because it's just getting... it just takes longer. But yeah, he's gonna fake out. I'm gonna get up rocks this turn, I believe. He's gonna miss his high jump kick, which is great, because I got a free turn to set up these rocks. And well, what else? I forget what happens, even though this happened like an hour ago. Yeah, he takes out his Mian Xiao, and I'm gonna try to drop a Toxic, I believe, or just Earthquake. Yeah, I go for the Earthquake, cause yeah, and it does nothing. So he's gonna get a free Rapid Spin as I go into Entei, I believe, Gatokun on this turn. Let's speed up a tiny bit. I go into Gatokun, and he's gonna get the Rapid Spin off, which is fine. Nothing on his team really was weak to it but his Avalugg, so it didn't matter. So I'm just gonna stick at fire and just gonna take out his Avalugg, which is great because if I want to set up the Stealth Rocks, I can. So he goes into his Nidoking and I go into G-Dragon, predicting him to Earth Power, and G-Dragon's gonna get some lefties up, but he's gonna Ice Beam, and yeah, there's that sucks. Doesn't matter though, because I'm gonna go into Star Platinum here. I'm gonna take an Earth Power decently. Well, that's decently, and I'm gonna knock off his Life Orb, I believe. So that means I believe I can take whatever he does next. So he Sludge Waves, and I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch to kill him. So I reveal I have the Ice Punch, and Star Platinum is going to do stuffs. So not really. He's gonna fake out again, getting more residual damage on my pokes, which is seriously annoying. But I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch. I don't go for Bullet Punch, that's weird. Oh, because this is a different Star Platinum. Yeah, he's gonna go for the U-turn killing me off, and he's gonna go into Glade, which is fine because I go into Gatokun, and I'm gonna hit Sacred Fire and it OKOs, because I know Glade is not that strong defensively, and what else? There was another reason. He's not faster than me. Yeah, so I'm going for the Sacred Fire again, see how much he does, and I get the burn, I was so lucky. And he's gonna Agility it up, which doesn't really bother me, because I don't think Ampharos is that fast, even if you invest in. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go into Saint Vicious, and I think Earthquake. No, he's faster, so I don't get to do anything. So I'm just getting some burn damage off on his Mega Ampharos, which is fine because I actually thought this was a threat. So I believe now I can kill anything I want with Sacred Fire, because yeah, yep. Kill off his Ampharos with the Sacred Fire. His Mian Xiao comes in. I believe he's gonna fake out again to be annoying. No, he misses the Stone Edge, and he probably should have just faked out in, like, I don't know, did some other move or something of that sort. Like if he faked out, like I would have taken some damage, and then he could have cleaned up with like a weaker, more accurate move. But I get so it was weird. But yeah, he could have probably killed me with U-turn after the fake out. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. This team is absolutely awful, by the way. I went from like a 1200 rating all the way down back to like the 1080 Actually, I think 65. So I was just like, this team sucks. No more. I'm probably never gonna use this team again. I really wanted Professor Infosaurus to work, but it's weakness policy Professor Infosaurus Tyrantrum just doesn't work. Because he just doesn't take hits well, I guess. And there's so many things he's weak to, but he can't take these hits well. He doesn't outspeed, he doesn't have priority. So yeah, this is going to be a double feature. So I'm going to the next game right here. And this is my actual real team. This guy is cool. He was cool because he said it was a new team. So yeah. And so he was like, oh, bear with me and all that. And I was like, yeah, I also have no idea what I'm doing. .jpg. Because I just keep switching teams up. Like, this isn't, these are familiar faces, but it's not like a finalized team I want to keep using. But yeah, he's gonna start out with his Hippowdon. I'm gonna go into Big Bang, and I'm just gonna U-turn out of there because I hope he doesn't Earthquake. So I go into Flygon, which is fine because I can also take an Earthquake, and I have some instant initiative to defog. So yeah, I'm a defog, and I'm Earthquake, hopefully doing something, and he has Ice Punch. I did not know Metagross got Ice Punch, so that really sucked. So I'm gonna go into Big Bang and hit Flare Blitz as he goes into his Rotom Mo and just gets destroyed, and he's like, oops. No, he didn't say oops, he was like, eh. So he goes into his, what is this, Malamar? Yeah, and Big Bang just is gonna take names. So I go, he goes back into Hippowdon, and I get the heck out of it because I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm gonna Drain Punch, predicting the switch. But yeah, I was actually shocked that he had Crunch, and this is where the guy started to be really cool because he noticed that Gypsy Danger came from Pacific Rim. So I predict him to keep going for the Crunch. And yeah, during the chat we started talking about the movie. This guy was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go in Dynamic Punch, and he goes into Umbreon by accident, because he actually could have stayed in or sponged the hit with the Mungus probably. So yeah, he regrets it. So he gets out of there and goes into his Amoonguss here, and I Bullet Punch, hoping to get the kill, but he goes into Amoonguss. So I'm like, do I stay in? No, he's gonna Spore something, and I make the mistake here. I go into Doublade, thinking, yeah, Spore doesn't affect me, and then I was like, oh wait, yes it does. This is awkward. So yeah, he's gonna get out and go into Hippowdon again, because I don't know, he's really out of options here. So I go back into Star Platinum. I don't know why actually, but yeah, I believe I just go for the knockoff, hoping to knock off anything that decides to come in. Yeah, I kill off his Umbreon here, which is not a problem. It was weakened, so he goes into his Metagross here, and I'm gonna stay in with the Star Platinum because Star Platinum #1. Look at him take names, yo. This is where he does work, not that other video. So yeah, yeah, I take out his Metagross with the knockoff, which is knockoff #1 move NA right now. I mean, if you can find any Pokemon to put it on, you should. Like if oh, I need a 4th move, and want to check if it has knockoff. So I go into Gypsy Danger as he takes out the Machamp, and I'm gonna Ice Punch it because Gypsy Danger, best Jaeger world. And he's gonna go into Hippowdon. I believe I was quicker. I didn't think I was gonna Oko, even though I'm Choice Banded, but I'm close. I was close. So he's just gonna clean it up with a Crunch, and I believe I go into Darmanitan because it's funny, because you know Darmanitan should do things, and hit Flare Blitz and win. Yeah. So those were some good battles. I actually climbed back up with this team back to the 1200s. I know that's not very high, but like for somebody starting the game and like still with an incompleted team, I think it's pretty good. Like, you know, it's very encouraging after today. Like, the hacks were just outrageous, and the other team was pretty bad, or I didn't know how to use it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm keep bringing you some more Pokemons because that's all I want to play right now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.